Hey everybody, welcome to another home workout recorded live from Rex's gym. Hope you're all doing fantastic. Today we've got another equipment-less workout for you. Today's going to be a little bit different. You will be receiving two workouts. One of them is a recovery workout, so designed to be a little bit easier, and if you just feel a little bit beat up because we have been training for a few days straight with a couple of hard workouts in there. If you feel a little bit beat up, this is the one to do. If you do feel like you could push it just a little bit more, if you're up for a harder session, there is a full workout coming your way as well. So the way I visualize it inside of my head is that you'll get the recovery workout video and the harder option as separate video files. But don't hold me to that because this is future Rex's problem. Yeah. So today, guys, we're going to be doing our warm-ups, we're going to be doing our weigh-in workout, and then we have some stretches to do. The warm-up and the stretches are going to be the same no matter which one you do, but the workout, the meat of the workout is going to be quite different and quite different in level of intensity. So you pick which one you want to do. Having said that, guys, hope you're all feeling well. I did send out a message yesterday. I'm doing a Q&A on Thursday, so I'll probably be recording that either late tonight or tomorrow. So if you have any questions that you think, I've always wanted to know that, but no expert guru to ask him to, you still don't have an expert guru, but you have me, and I'm going to try to answer your questions. So if you haven't already, get those questions in. Looking forward to seeing what's in your mind. Now, are you ready? Here we go. Warm up time. Let's go for some high knees to start with. Oh, it starts feeling familiar now. Stay nice and upright, guys. Try not to swing from side to side too much. And again, 8 to 12 each side. Just depends on how you feel. This usually is the easiest of the walks. Next walks, quad walks, as we know. This is the one that I need. I did some squats yesterday as well. Still do my regular workouts after we do our combined workouts. This is my morning workout, and then the weights is my afternoon. Not feeling too bad, actually, I have to say. All right, cradle walks. Now, as always, guys, if any of this feels wrong, painful, stop doing it. If every time you lift your leg up like this, you feel a stabbing pain in your knee, stop lifting your leg up like this to start with. Single leg hinges, one side, other side. Remember, you can go for the regular hinges here as well. No problem at all. Some lunges. Now remember, you can do walking lunges for this. That's what I prefer. You can do reverse lunges, or you can do these forward ones. Actually, I do feel my legs from squats yesterday. Disregard what I said. It does feel good. Now I got some great requests yesterday. Some of you want some more singing, some of you want some less singing, so that's very helpful, guys. Thank you for that. All right, next up we got some lateral lunges. This is how it works with the frame. We'll do 8 to one side and 8 to the other side. So big step, sink in and push back. Keep that foot stable, keep your chest fairly upright. This is not a lunge. We want to bring the hips down. Get that hip level change as low as you can. Two more this side. And then walk to the other side of the frame. 8 the other side. Now, this leg should be working. Inside of this leg, a little bit of a stretch. One more. All right, roll over to V-sit. So you get to lie down on the ground. It's one of my favorite warm-up exercises for me to do. You're gonna roll over, get your feet as close to the ground as you can, then come up in a V-sit and reach forward. So that V-sit is just legs out, widen and spread sit. Now, I can't get my feet too far back because again, back very stiff. See what you can do. So roll over, and then wide and reach. Roll over, wide and reach. Two more. All right, that be our warm-up. Now, there'll be a gracious cut right around here because one workout is gonna have the recovery stuff in it, the other workout is gonna be the actual workout stuff. So, pretend not to notice this cut. Very inconspicuous. All right, our recovery workout, guys, is going to be a descending ladder. So what I mean with descending ladder, we're going to start with higher reps, work our way down to lower reps. This is the nice way of doing it. An ascending ladder, where we start with low reps, work up to high reps, is a lot meaner. And this is the recovery workout, so why be mean? Now, we have 4 exercises. We have a prisoner squat, hands behind the head, squat as low as you can, come back up. We have a hinge. Again, you can have your hands behind your head and just shifting those hips back. Then we have a reverse lunge to knee, which means we're gonna step back, down, get that knee as low as you can, and at the top, drive the knee up, down and up. And then we're gonna finish up with mountain climbers. Now we're gonna start with 15 reps. That's 15 total reps for the squat, the hinge, and 15 each side for the reverse lunge to knee and the mountain climbers. The second round will be 12, then it's 9, 6, last round is only 3 reps. Yeah, so on the squat, you're doing 15 reps, then you're doing 12 reps, then you're doing 9, 6, 3. For instance, on the mountain climbers, it's 15 each side, second round will be 12 each side, third round will be 9 each side, 6 each side, and 3 each side. Yeah, I hope that makes sense, but if not, just watch me blunder through it and you'll be fine. The idea is to do this relatively unbroken, so just kind of keep going. Without further ado, let's get into it. Prisoner squats, 15 reps. When you're ready, guys. Now keep those elbows back, keep the chest up, and drop your hips down. Five to go. And then we go into our hinge. Let's keep those hands behind your head. Hips back, come back up. I really want you to try to find your hamstrings. Find those muscles in the back of your legs. These are your hamstrings. 15 reps as well. Five to go. All right, reverse lunge to knee. So we're gonna step back, touch, drive. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 5 to go. If you can't get your knee to the ground, that does not make you a bad person, but it will make Daisy very sad. Just so you know. Other side, touch. Now be wary of any sort of left-right differences here. If one side feels different than the other, just be aware of it and see if that's the same in other exercises. 5 to go. All right, 15 mountain climbers. One knee, other knee. Keep that body still and then move as fast as you can. That's round 1. Into round 2. Gets easier. Only 12 reps now. Here we go, squats. Daisy is thinking about making an appearance, guys. Two more. And 12 hinges. Hamstrings, hamstrings. Twelve in total, 2 to go. All right, reverse lunges to knees, and up. Daisy's camera shy today. Two more. And other side. Try to keep working continuously, guys. So try not to have any big rests. It's a fairly short workout, this one. Two more. All right, guys, while you do your mountain climbers, Daisy will be supervising. 12 mountain climbers each side. Daisy approves. I'll do them with you. Daisy don't want to stay outside. Too cold. All right. That was our round of 12. So now we're up to the round of 9. Easy money, hands behind the head, squats. And hinges. Hinge for me. Pretty much bow to your master. Two more. Reverse lunge. Down and drive that knee. Keep that front foot nice and stable. Keep your upper body nice and upright. We don't want your chest down on your knee. And other side. Touch and drive. Again, if you can't touch, don't feel bad about it. Do what you can. Mountain climbers. Go as fast or as slow as you want. All right, only 6 and 3 to go. We've got this. Hands behind the head. Let's go. And hinge. And lunge. Last one. Switch sides. Huzzah. Mountain climber, 60 side. Good work, good work. Last round, threes. Mountain climbers. Finish it off. All right. Good job, guys. Look at that. Just about 10 minutes and an appearance from Daisy. Pretty good. Pretty good. So that was our recovery workout. That descending ladder makes it a lot easier, but you can still get your heart rate up a little bit. So not as hard as the full workout today, but pick your poison. All right, guys, we're gonna do some stretching soon, have a quick drink, and have a quick rest. All right, guys, we're gonna do some stretching. I got a couple of new stretches for you today, so follow along. This is not gonna be for time. Most of this stuff is gonna be for repetitions. All you need for equipment-wise is either something like a t-shirt, a band, a towel, something cloth or bendy that you can hold between two hands for a shoulder stretch that we're going to do. So that's all you need. So if you need any time to grab that, do that now. Now we're going to start in a hip flexor to hamstring stretch. You're going to stretch two. Now she's going to look for biscuits. So I want your right foot forward for now and left foot back. Both hands are going to be on the ground on the left side of your right foot. That's the right foot down, hands on the inside of the foot. From there, you're going to push your hips into the ground, lift your chest up, and we try to get a little stretch through that hip flexor here. You're going to hold that for a count of 1,000, and then you're going to drive your hips up as high as they'll go. Stretch the hamstring. 1,000, and down, hip flexor. Hamstring. Down, hip flexor. Hamstring. Hippie flexor. Hamstring. Let's get two more in before switching sides. All right, switch to the other side, guys. So left foot, both hands on the inside, so the right side of the left foot. From there, we're gonna drive the hips down into that hip flexor stretch, the right hip flexor, and then all the way up. Hamstring on the left. Down, chest up, hips down, and lift. Down, and lift. Try to keep breathing fairly normally, fairly fully if you can. And one more, hips all the way up. All right. Now next up, we're gonna go some rotations from the upper back. Now how I wanna do this is lie down on your side, knees on top of each other, hips on top of each other. Both hands on top of each other here. Then we're gonna keep the knees, the hips, and the shoulder down. And we're gonna rotate and open up as much as we can. And rotate back. Open up. Taking a deep breath into that stretch position can really help here. Full range of motion would mean You can put this hand on the ground without moving this hand or that shoulder. As you can see, I'm not really there. My upper back tends to be pretty stiff. That's why this is good for me. And if it's good for me, it could do some good for you as well. Now, if you notice that you can flop that hand down on the ground, whole body down on the ground, fairly flat from the first rep, maybe you don't need to do this with any regularity, but it's still good to check, right? Because if you come to from a place, knees, hips, shoulder, if you come from a place where you can just put that hand all the way down, and then all of a sudden you don't do it for a little while, and you notice that you're staying off the ground, something is changing. Right? Maybe your posture isn't as good as it once was. Or maybe you're just getting older. Or maybe it's compensating for something else. Hey, I touched the ground, look at me go. Pretty much an Olympic gymnast. Rex the human pretzel. All right. So, that may have felt fantastic for you, or you may go like, didn't really do much. Absolutely fine, just put it in that backpack full of stuff and pull it out when you need it. Now, for our next one, I'm gonna use my Team Esteem towel. Take a towel in the right hand, hang it over the back, and then grab it with the left and walk those hands as close together as you can until you feel some resistance and a little bit of a stretch. Now you might feel the stretch in that tricep or that lat, which is the muscle on the side of the rib cage, or you might feel the stretch in that shoulder or that arm. Absolutely fine. Deep breaths. So this is a great way to check how different those shoulders are. And I can guarantee you they're gonna feel a little bit different. One side, you'll be able to get those hands a lot closer together than the other side. 99% of you guys. I know it's true for me, but that's an old injury right there. So it used to be in a far and distant past, used to be my bad side, but now the other side is even more jacked up. Look at that, I can barely grab it. All right, walk those hands nice and close together. All right. So as you can see, this side, big difference. It's coming from my right shoulder. The left is fine in this position, no discomfort at all. But that right side, I once dropped the barbell on my collarbone and it broke and dislocated. And it's never quite been the same since. Now, mind you, I did have the option of going to the hospital and have it reset. However, the Nationals was a couple of weeks away and I really wanted to win the Nationals. So I decided I'm just gonna put up with it, which was a great decision at the time. Yep. Thought it was a great decision at the time. All right, guys, a couple more deep breaths. And that is that. So having that left-right difference, it is normal. Well, most people will have it. Just be aware if it is really significant, and that what that means is more than a fist of difference. And just be aware of where do you feel it. If you feel it pulling through the front of this shoulder and this arm is limited, maybe do some extra massage work or stretch work for that shoulder and see if you can get it a little bit closer together. But we are not symmetrical beings. You're not supposed to be perfectly symmetrical. So don't worry about it too much if it doesn't give you any problems. All right, guys, that's it for me today. I hope you have a great time. Remember to get your questions in for the Q&A if you haven't already, and I'll see you tomorrow.